Alright guys, what's up? Today we are back working on the Lexus. Today we're going to be installing some bucket seats, and I gotta pull my seat out and I gotta make some custom-made rails for this thing. We're just gonna jump right on into it. Waste no time with this. Alright, we're gonna start by moving the seat back a little bit so we can get these two bolts in the front. Then we'll do the same thing in the back seat, moving it forward to get those bolts in the rear. They'll be 14mm sockets. Alright, now with that seat moved forward, we have access to those two bolts, so let's get them. Alright, now with that freed, we can tip the seat forward and get some connectors. Alright, now we just got a couple of these guys. Got 1 and 2. Pretty easy, just a little pull right there. There's the guy up on the top, I believe. There we go. Alright, now once your seat's unbolted, you're good just to lift it straight up. And underneath it will be just these two electrical connectors, and all you gotta do is just unplug them. One will be right here, and one will be right here that goes up. And that's about it. And now basically we just shimmy this thing out of the car. Boom! With that seat out there, we got our 3/16 flat bar. This is 1.5. And we're just gonna lay them out there. I already have one prepared, but I'll show you how I make the other one. All I'm gonna do, so I take my measurements, measure how long that is, about how long that is, the gap between them, and we just put it together. So we got 2.5 right there, got 15.5 there, and I believe that's about 2. So we're just gonna replicate those folds, and we're gonna put it onto this side right here. Alright, and just like that, our cut marks are made. Let's go get it cut up and bent. Sick. Alright guys, now that we've got these into shape here in the vise, they're both the same. We go lay them out in the car and see how it looks. Nice. Now with those laid out in there like that, we can start getting measurements made for the bars that are going to go across like that, to get it tied together in one big squared frame so we don't have any flexing or anything like that when we're in our seat. Alright, then the next step, you're going to want to forget to film everything you just did. You're going to drill your holes to get the thing actually squared up and mounted in the first place. And then you're going to forget to film cut these. Then you're going to forget to film yourself tacking the corners down. Nice. So let's get this pulled out, get it welded up, get the holes drilled. All right, guys, we'll check it out. Got it all welded together now. Looking premium, brother. Some of them aren't too bad. I'm not welder by trade, so I mean, don't really judge me on the shit, but you know, I'm confident those will hold. So yeah, let's go get it fitted in the car. And then for some reason it gets really difficult to hear what I'm saying, but I'm just pulling the seat out so I can take a couple of measurements to drill some extra holes, just so I can have the seat aligned perfectly where I want to sit in the car. All right, now time to mock it up inside the car. If we take a look at it, it's in there just how it should be. Nice and firmly mounted. Got those guys on there. And then it's got some bars that go across it like that. Some quality welds. I mean, I honestly say for a Harbor Freight welder, that's on just wall power, not too shabby. Plus, I don't weld, but so much better. It's gonna keep us nice and planted when we're in them corners. We're doing more drifts next season. Well guys, there you have it. I got that bucket seat installed into the IS300 now. Got my custom homemade bracket, saving me about 120 bucks. I'd say that's pretty good, man. All right guys, well that pretty much wraps it up for the video. If you guys wanna see more content like this where I'm building stuff, doing stuff to the IS300, doing other drift car things, just click that subscribe button, click like, share with your friends, do what you do. Thanks for watching.